Children, today's date is 20th August and the year is 2020 and today's day is Thursday. Now literacy class, today we are going to differentiate between a non-fiction book and a fiction book. Yes, so what is a non-fiction book? A non-fiction book is about real people, real animals, real things. Yes, it tells me about facts. It gives me information. Yeah, true information. And what's a fiction book? A fiction book contains story about people, animals and things who are not real. Yeah, it did not really happen. Yeah, the story did not really take place. It is just someone's imagination. Yeah, so fiction talks about imagination and non-fiction books talk about reality. Yeah, they talk about real things, the truth. Okay, so now let us look closely at the book cover. Yeah, the cover page of the two books. So I have a non-fiction book with me and I have a fiction book with me. Yes, so let us first take a look at the fiction book. Okay, now a fiction book's cover page has illustrations. Yes, is it an actual picture of a ladybird? No, this is not an actual photograph. Yes, it is someone's drawing. Yes, somebody's imagination. They have made it look like a ladybird. Yes, so a fiction book contains illustrations. Yes, whereas a non-fiction book has photographs. Yes, here if you see this picture of a lion cub, is it someone's imagination or is it a real photograph of a lion cub? It's an actual photograph of a lion cub. Yes, it's not a painting, it's not a drawing, it's an actual photograph. This is the way a real lion cub looks like. Yes, whereas in a fiction book, it is a illustration. It is someone's imagination. Yeah, but just looking at the picture, you can make out that this is a ladybird. Yes, so this is the first difference between a fiction book and a non-fiction book. The fiction book has illustrations and a non-fiction book has photographs. Okay, now what is here at the top? What is it called? This is the title of the book. Yes, a book has a title. That's the name of the book. Yes, just by reading the title, you know what is going to be inside the storybook. Yes, can we read the title over here? A title is usually written in bold letters. Yes, in big letters. It is written, what the ladybird heard next. Yes, so the title is What the Ladybird Heard Next. So just by reading the title, we get to know that this is a storybook about a ladybird. Yes, so that was the title of the book. And when a non-fiction book has a title, yes, a title gives us information about what the book is going to be about. Yes, so here the title is Little Kid's First Big Book of Animals. So just by reading the title, we get to know that this is a book about animals. This book will give me information about different kinds of animals. Yes? So that was about the title on the cover page of both the books, a fiction book and a non-fiction book. Yes? And what is the third thing that is there in the book? There's the name of the author on the cover page. Yeah, author is the person who has written this book. Yeah, a person who writes books is called an author. So here in this story, What the Ladybird Heard Next, this book is written by Julia Donaldson. Yeah, so that's the name of the author. It is usually written at the top or sometimes below, the name of the author. Yeah. Similarly, in a non-fiction book, also has the name of the author, the person who has written this book. Yes. So here, this book is written by Catherine D. Hughes. Yes. So here is the name of the author is written below. Okay. So both the books, the cover page has a title. The cover page has the name of the author. Yes. And the cover page in a non-fiction book has a beautiful photograph. And a fiction book has beautiful illustration. Yes. Now let us look at the fiction book closely. Okay. Can we just read the picture? What all is there in the picture over here? Yeah. What all can you look for in the picture? Yeah. Who all are there in the picture? Can you name these people? The animals, the people over here. What are they doing? Yeah, so there's this ladybird. Yeah. She's walking on the leaf. Yeah, and she's smiling, so she looks like a good ladybird. She's not the grumpy and angry ladybird. Yes. Then there's this hen. Yeah, we can see a hen over here. And then there are two more birds. Yes, so they are all looking at the ladybird. And we can see two people over here. Yes. They look like thieves. Yes, he's carrying a bag. Seems like they are running somewhere. Yeah, stealing something away. Yeah, so this is what we can know from a picture of the cover page. So I think these are going to be the characters in the story. Yeah, there's going to be a ladybird. There's going to be these two bad men. And we have these few birds. Yeah, we have the hen especially. It's in the front. Yeah, so this, by looking at the cover page, I know what the story is going to be inside. Yeah, and looking over here, we know that this book is about animals. This book is going to give me information about animals. This is a non-fiction book. Yes, but now in a non-fiction book, I don't have to read the entire book to know what is going on in the book. Yes, so I can go to the content section. So it will give me a list of all the animals, information that is there in the book. And I can choose whatever I want. Yes. So maybe today we can try to get some more information about tiger. Yeah. So it's on page 100. So we can go to page 100. Yeah, so this book is about different kinds of animals. We have animals on land, animals who live in the ocean, different kinds of turtles. Yeah, it's talking about snakes, yeah, different kinds of snakes. It's talking about thorny lizards. Yeah, it's talking about monkeys. It's talking about gorillas. So this book is giving me information about various animals. So today maybe we can talk about, this is a beaver. We can see something about the tigers. Yeah, so we don't have to read the entire book. I can choose a section that I want to read in a non-fiction book. But in a fiction book, if I want to understand the story, I have to read the entire book. Yes? So let us learn something about this tiger over here. Looking at the picture, where do you think the tiger is? Yeah? The tiger is in the forest. Yes? And here also there's a heading. There's this tiger. Tigers are the only striped wild cat. So tigers are also known as wild cat. Yes? Okay, so this is a tiger over here. There are two tigers. How many tigers are there? There are two. And there are some captions over here. Yeah, we can read the caption. The caption gives me more information about the photograph. Yeah, this is a photograph. This is an actual picture of a tiger. So it is written, the tiger is the largest wild cat. Yes. And something more information is given in this caption about this picture is, no two tigers have exactly the same pattern of stripes. Oh, this is interesting. Yes. So the two tigers sitting here are having different stripy patterns. So their patterns on the body is different. Every tiger has a different pattern on his body. Pattern of stripes are different. Yes, and it is giving me, see, some more information. Where are the tigers found? It is found in parts of Asia. Yeah, and what is the size of a tiger? It is a little longer than a twin bed, a double bed. And what food does it eat? It eats several kinds of animals, and especially deer and wild pigs. Yeah, and what are the sounds that the tiger makes? It growls, snarl, grunt, moan, hiss, roar, and makes more different sounds. Yeah, and it has babies. It has 2 to 6 babies at a time. Yes, so this is, see, it is giving me information about tigers. You can see some tiger cubs playing over here in this picture. Caption. This is a caption. This is giving me information about the photograph. Tiger cubs stay with their mother until they are about 2 years old. Yeah, so they stay with their mama until they are 2 years old, and after that they are out on their own. Yes. See here, the tiger is very good at swimming. Yeah, it swims very nicely in the water. So we can read, tigers are good swimmers. They can swim all the way across a river. So this is the information that I'm getting about tigers. Yeah, it's an interesting information. And this is a caption. Tigers soak in streams or ponds to cool off. They like to be in the water because they like to cool their bodies. Yeah, so this is the information that I'm getting from this picture. Yeah, so a non-fiction book gives me lots of information. Yeah, about real facts. It gives me real facts. Okay, children. So this was about a non-fiction book and the fiction book for today.